about our day, our routines. It's something we do all the time.
It really is. And today, our source is actually this great language learning session. It's all about how to describe your daily life in English,
Yeah,
but making it sound really natural, like a native speaker.
exactly. So the mission for you listening in is to, well, grab some really useful phrases.
Yeah, and get a feel for chatting about your day-to-day stuff more fluently, more naturally.
Okay, so let's get into it. We're going to look at some common ways native speakers talk, give you a chance to practice a bit,
Right.
and then kind of see how you can put it all together to describe, your typical day. Sound good?
Sounds perfect. Let's jump right into those expressions. It's often the simple ones, isn't it?
Totally. The source has some brilliant examples like, I usually get up around 7. It's simple, but that around, it just softens it, right?
Makes it feel less like a strict schedule, more human.
Yeah. Or first thing I do is check my phone. I mean, who doesn't do that?
Uh-huh. Guilty. And notice, check my phone, not inspect my mobile device. Much more casual.
Definitely. Then there's, I grab a quick shower and some coffee.
Yeah. It implies speed, doesn't it? Like you're just quickly getting it done. Very informal, very common.
And for going to work, I head to work around 9.
Simple again. Head to, instead of just go to.
Yeah,
It's just what people say.
it is. And my afternoons are pretty busy.
That's a classic. Vague, but everyone understands. You don't need the specifics, really.
Right. It covers it. And when the day's winding down,
Well, you might hear, I like to unwind in the evening. Unwind is such a good word there.
it is, yeah. Captures that feeling of relaxing, de-stressing.
Without sounding stuffy or too formal.
Yeah.
And the final one they mentioned.
Yeah, I crash around 10 or 11. That one's kind of fun.
It is. It really gives you that image of just, hitting the pillow hard.
Yeah. And the source really stresses that these aren't like special idioms you have to memorize desperately. They're just normal, everyday ways of talking.
Exactly. Which brings us to the next bit, actually using them. Practice.
Right. This is where you start making them your own. So we're going to try some things in the session. We'll ask you a question, pause for a moment, and you can try answering out loud. Even if it's just whispering to yourself, it helps. Ready? First one. How does your day usually start? Short pause. Okay. Just getting the ball rolling. Next. What do you typically do after work or school? Short pause. All right, and one more. How do you like to relax in the evening? Short pause.
See, even if you just said one or two words, maybe coffee or watch TV,
Right.
that process helps connect the idea to the English phrase in your head.
Yeah.
It builds that sort of automaticity.
Absolutely. Okay, so now let's look at combining these, putting the pieces together for a whole day description. The source gave a really straightforward example.
Yeah, it was something like, I wake up around 7 and check my phone. Then I take a shower and make coffee.
I work from 9 to 5, then go for a walk.
In the evening, I relax and watch TV. See how it flows. Simple phrases, clear picture.
It shows you don't need, like, really complicated sentences to sound fluent when talking about your routine.
Not at all. Clarity and naturalness are key.
So here's a little challenge for you now. Just take a second, think about your day,
Yeah.
and mentally, or hey, say it out loud if you want, try describing it in a few sentences. Use some of the phrases we've talked about. Just aim for clear and natural.
And maybe think about which parts of your day feel, easy to describe now.
Yeah, that's a good point. Are there bits that still feel a bit tricky?
Mm.
All right, let's wrap up this deep dive. The big takeaway. You've got some really practical tools now, some natural sounding English phrases for your daily life.
And you've had a little practice actually using them, which is, well, crucial.
It really is. Focusing on these everyday bits can genuinely make your English conversations feel more authentic.
Definitely.
So, our final thought for you to mull over. Think about the next time you chat about your day in English. What if you just slipped in one or two of these phrases, like head to or unwind?
How might that change how it sounds, how it feels, and maybe what other parts of your routine could you start describing in this more native-like way?
Just something to consider. Thanks for diving deep with us today.